Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and I'm back with another Pauper League. And you might have thought they banned initiative, but no, they did not. They left a lot of the initiative creatures in the format. We are playing Goliath Paladin in this white-red shell today. I'm going to get into this deck tech, and then we're going to get into a league with the deck. Real quick, going to shout out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go check it out. It's Subscribing is really the best way to support me, so sub to the YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. I record all my content live on my Twitch, twitch.tv/snapboltgames. So come hang out live while I'm recording these vids. Let's get into this deck tech though, and then we're gonna get into a league. I am already in a league with the deck, so I've already played 2 matches. We're 2-0. I really kind of wanted to show off this deck. It feels like it has some potential. There are some kind of downsides to the list, which I'll get into, but let's get into what we're doing. So we're trying out Goliath Paladin. It's the 5 mana initiative creature in white. It's a 3/6 vigilance, and when it ETBs, you take the initiative. So most of the 4 mana initiative, or all the 4 mana initiative creatures, were just banned, but there's still the green Avenging Hunter and Goliath Paladin that you can still play. And it's actually interesting because I was kind of tempted to play Goliath Paladin before they banned the other 4 drops, but I never pulled the trigger on it because I was like, why would I play this one when I can play the 4 mana ones? But I really wanted to play this card with Prismatic Strands. It's just because this is a white creature, it has a big body. Prismatic Strands is really good at protecting the initiative. So I thought that that was a good combination. So that was kind of the starting point of the list. Then I knew I wanted Ephemerate as well, because Ephemerate plus initiative is also really strong. And so then everything kind of just came together from there with Ardent Elementalist being able to loop Ephemerate, discarding Strands to a couple Faithless Lootings is a really nice line. But I didn't necessarily want to go with the standard Boros Bully or, Boros Synth Shell, but just because Goliath Paladin costs a lot of mana. So to try to help with that, we're playing the Cleansing Wildfire package. The biggest downside of the list, I think, is by playing Cleansing Wildfire in this 2-color deck, your mana is actually pretty bad. You need red source plus indestructible land kind of to get off the ground to fix your mana. But being able to have rampant growth, draw a card in your deck is pretty strong. Plus, earlier in this league, I played against Blue White Tron, and I just cleansing wildfire them like 3 or 4 times each game, at least the games that I won in that match. So cleansing wildfire pretty strong. And then just rounding out the deck, we actually have kind of like an interesting creature suite. You want all white creatures to go with Prismatic Strands. And I'm just playing Spirited Companion and Inspiring Overseer because these both cantrip and they're good with Ephemerate as well. Round out the creature suite, we just have Domber and Cleric. This just provides a ton of utility. I just think it's a solid card. A couple more Clerics in the sideboard. And then just rounding out the deck, 4 Bolt, 3 Journey to Nowhere as removal spells. You could play Galvanic Blast as well, but I'm kind of worried about Tolarian Terror, and Journey to Nowhere is at least somewhat of an answer to that. Only 2 copies of Faithless Looting. I don't want to overload on this because I don't want to actually just like go down on cards. This goes down a card overall, but I do want to discard Prismatic Strands. A couple other things I wanted to note about the list is I would want to play more Palace Sentinels, more Stonehorns, more Elementalists, but there's only so many 4 drops you can play. We have 1 late to dinner to continue these Elementalist loops. So you can see there's a lot of stuff going on with this list. I think it's actually pretty strong. Again, I think the biggest downside is your mana is bad. Maybe we can work on the mana, try to make it a little bit better. Maybe play an Ash Barrens. Maybe find out some way to improve the mana, whether that's going straight 3-color. You play more tap lands with more bridges, but your mana actually gets a little bit better. So there's other options, other things you can do there. Another thing I like about Boros is you get really strong sideboard options. Dust to Dust, you get to play along with, I'm playing 5 Pyroblasts, and then just some Hate Against Burn, and a couple Breath Weapons. So pretty straightforward list. Again, I think the list is relatively strong. I'm excited to see how we do, and we're 2-0 in the league. Let's get into round 3. All right, welcome to round 3 of this league, round 1 of the video. We're on the play. Yep, this hand looks great. Cleansing Wildfire, Red Source, Indestructible Lands. Opponent's on the mulligan to 6 right now. But yeah, this hand is fantastic. Rampant Growth draw card is just so much better than Rampant Growth. It's actually insane. Okay, there's another land. That's nice. You don't need that many red sources in general, but we might want Mountain here, because then next turn we could go Bolt plus Wildfire if we need to. I'm going to get Mountain. late to dinner. It's a fine draw as well. They said, what's your record? 2-0, you? Marty B, what's up? Oh, they said they're 3-1. Cool. It looks like they're probably blue-black terror. We don't really know yet, but I mean, that would be my guess. All right, let's go Cleansing Wildfire. Get planes. Draw a card. 7 cards in hand. I mean, I think I can just cast Faithless Looting here. I don't see why I need to wait. I mean, I don't have a Strands yet, but I think I'm fine to just cast Looting. I don't know if we need Dawnbringer Cleric right now against blue-black. And I don't know if we need this Bolt either. I think Journey is better if they like are able to get a Terror down. And then I'm just gonna go Garrison, bounce Darksteel. We're just so far ahead at this point. Mental Note, yep, looks like blue-black terror it is. I'm just gonna slam. Oh, they're missing on lands. Yeah, we're in a good spot now. Darksteel, slam Paladin, get planes, pass the turn. And now we have this late to dinner as well. If they just kill Paladin, I can just bring it back. I can just bolt this too. They get Thought Scour. They did hit a land, but we're still in a great spot. Also, this just... Ooh, Spell Pierce. Wasn't expecting that. Should have been. Also, this just being a 3/6 Vigilance is pretty strong. I'm going to go Lost Well, just because a lot of their removal deals with my creature anyway. So I don't think I need to make it, you know, a 5/8. I think I'm just going to go Elementalist, get back Bolt, Bolt Augur, just to be safe, really protect the initiative, have 2 creatures down, save the journey. Seems good. Get back Lightning Bolt your thing, play planes, attack for 3. Now they're just nowhere near taking the initiative, so we can kind of just try to win off that. Okay, cast down into terror. That's good, but we can easily deal with that with Journey. And then we have this late to dinner as well. We can actually cast late to dinner and Journey to Nowhere plus pay for Ward. Journey this. Yes, pay for Ward. Land. Late to dinner with a Paladin. We have another Elementalist to get back late to dinner as well, which is nice. Okay, they conceded. Nice. That was, I mean, opponent had a bad draw and we had a good draw. So that was like kind of a thrashing. Dawnbringer can exile cards from the graveyard, but not that good. I don't know if we need 4 bolts as well. Their deck is probably just like Terrors, Anglers, and Augurs, most likely. So bolts not that great. We could just sideboard like this. Keep all the value. Strands also isn't that good. Maybe we just keep the bolts, side out some number of strands. Because Strands doesn't protect against their removal, it just protects like as a fog to protect Monarch and Initiative, which is okay. And I can always just bolt face, bolt Augurs. Dawnbringer Cleric, I can exile a Deep Analysis from the graveyard. Could have 1 in the deck still. Could side out both copies of Faithless Looting. Okay, I like this. I think I'm going to sideboard like this because we're siding down on this Strands package in the blue-black matchup, which seems good. I can just still hard cast this Strands, and then I don't have card disadvantage from looting. And then we're kind of just like a red-white control deck with 5 pyroblasts and a really like strong late game of like elementalist, ephemerate, stonehorn dignitary, and monarch and initiative. Yeah, the game usually slows down post board, definitely. This hand's not incredible, but I think it's fine. Ooh, Spirited Companion was actually a great draw because I was like, oh, do I have to run out Dawnbringer on 2? But now I can just run out this good boy. Island Island. I think I'm just gonna jam Companion. If they want to counterspell it, that's fine. Wow. They really don't want us to have a good dog. Wow. Kind of surprising. Hmm. Do I jam Overseer or Cleansing Wildfire? I think I jam Overseer because of Spell Pierce. I can jam Wildfire next turn and not get Spell Pierced. Sure, they could have Force Spike, but this also just we know they have Spell Pierce because they already played one. Counterspell, counterspell. They're probably just trying to get those out of their hand so they can like cast a Terror or an Angler. Augur. Sure. Cast down. Cast down is fine. Goliath Paladin, solid draw. So now I think I'm going Mountain, Cleansing Wildfire on us. And then I'm probably just playing Dawnbringer Cleric. Oh, Hydro. It's annoying. Now I still get Spell Pierce. See if they're F6'd. They're not. Just gonna Dawnbringer exile a counterspell from their yard, I guess. It's not great. I don't really want to just get this Bolt Spell Pierced either. I don't know, just make it harder for them to cast terrors and just play this, be mana efficient. Another Paladin, huh? I think I'm just going play Elementalist, try to get back Cleansing Wildfire. It's better than just like bolting right now. I don't really care about Augur. Another Hydro. It's also pretty like kind of risky to slam Paladin if we draw an untap land. So we might want to take it slow and bolt this first. They have a 5/5. Pyro. Let's lightning bolt that. Pass the turn. Hopefully we get to Pyroblast something and then untap and Paladin. 3/6 can block this if they don't have another removal spell, but can't cast it yet. The Hydro on the Cleansing Wildfire really crushed us. All right, we're going to 8. They have 3 cards in hand. We're definitely in trouble. Okay, that was a good draw. We have the Pyroblast backup here, so this should resolve, yeah. Now we can Pyroblast a Terror on the stack. Okay, this is good. Land. Okay, I'll take this. Overseer with Pyroblast backup. Okay, nice. I think we're ahead at this point. 5 cards to now 3 that they just drew. I mean, we're not drawing lands, but we're drawing good spells, so I'm fine with this position. Pyroblast's really good in this matchup, obviously. All right, it's fine. Okay. We're gonna have to draw lands at some point. I guess now is not that point. I can discard an Ephemerate, or I can just Lightning Bolt them. gonna go to end step, just bolt them. There we go. Nice. Tap land is fine because I don't love tapping out for this anyway. It's kind of better to wait till 6 mana. This feels like a terror. Or is it a deep analysis? I think I just counter. And then if they flash and then they hydro, I think I just counter this hydro too. I just don't even want them to have half a deep analysis. And then I can just slam Paladin still with Pyroblast up again because we have so many of them. Because this finds a land. Initiative's still pretty dumb. They're flashing this back. I think I just counter. Maybe I don't. I'll just try to counter. They could have Spell Pierce. We played around it. Dispel. Okay, it's fine. We have an answer for Terror. We have a couple of Ephemerates as well, which is good. As long as this doesn't die right now. And even if it does, we have another one. Plus, we still have the initiative. I wanted to get Mountain to leave a Pyroblast. I thought that was better than leaving up Ephemerate. Let's go Lost Well. Alright, well these are fantastic, right? I can go Elementalist, get back Pyroblast, Ephemerate Elementalist, get back another Pyroblast, leave up Pyroblast. And then I can also just have Overseer on top as well. I already have the initiative, so I don't need to necessarily play another Paladin. So this is just fantastic. Could have even ephemerated this twice, but I think just doing it once, leaving up Pyroblast, getting back 2 Pyroblasts, I think is a better line. Oh, I tapped wrong. I should have obviously left up the red-white land, but I didn't. Doesn't end up mattering because we were going to Pyroblast here no matter what. They're going Thought Scour to try to draw interaction. They found it, but we can still answer this terror, I think, relatively easily here. And they need a removal spell for this, otherwise we get to keep ephemerating back Pyros. They have 3 cards in hand. Feels like they have something. Yeah, they do. Okay. So let's go Stash. We lose that Ephemerate, but that's fine. We draw the Overseer that we knew about. I mean, I can go Journey just... Oh, I can go Journey into Overseer, not leave up Pyroblast. I think I'm going to do that. I guess I just start on Overseer then. I have this treasure token. Ooh, that's tempting too, but I think just Journey while they're tapped out is where I want to be. Yes, I want to pay. Go. Next turn we get a 4/1 as well. We still have a Pyro. I guess they could have like an Echoing Truth or something to wreck us, but what is this, a Gurmag Angler? Yeah. We get a 4/1, plus we can Stonehorn. Palace Sentinels, jeez. I can also just Goliath Paladin right here. They would need exactly Counterspell. It's pretty tempting. Stonehorn might be the safer line, though. Well, even if they have counterspell, I can just pyro it. Alright, we're doing this. Let's see if I can tap right this time, yeah. Because I could just easily hit another Goliath Paladin. Well, I hit a Stonehorn. Is that better than drawing a card? Yeah, okay. Didn't matter. We just ground him out there. Sweet. 3-0. Let's go round 4. What's up, Daniel? All right, 3-0 in the league. Welcome to round 4. We're against Gaio. Probably said that entirely wrong. Would you like to play first? I would. And we got a mulligan. 1 Darksteel Citadel. Not going to work. Stand's pretty bad, but I think we have to keep it. I think I'm actually just going to put back a Strands. I could put back a Paladin because it costs 5. Do I want 2 copies of Strands? No, I want a Paladin. Opponent's on a mulligan to 6 here as well. I also kind of wanted more Pyroblast in the sideboard. Could potentially go up to 6 or 7 Pyros. Had it the whole time. Had it the entire time. Never a doubt. Kept the Paladin. Always had the Wildfire. Perfect. Never didn't have it. Is this Jund? Oh no, it's just maybe mostly Rakdos. Do I want to leave a Bolt? Or do I want to go Overseer Tap? I want to go Overseer Tapland, almost assuredly, because then that way I could open myself up to potentially playing Paladin next turn. I'm fine with this trade. See if they have another land. It looks definitely like a Jund or mostly Rakdos build, yeah. I'm just going to slam Paladin, I think. I think that puts me really far ahead. Get another Plains. What, the dream of Wildfire into 3-drop? Yeah, it's Jund. Okay. I don't hate this matchup. I mean, we have 4 initiative creatures. We're kind of a Jund deck ourselves. Sure. We just get to keep getting value even though they killed our creature. Initiative pretty busted. Just bottom here. The way this goes poorly is if they have an initiative creature. Because even if they like boarding party, I can bolt it. Alright, Ancestral Recall is good. Definitely a good line. It's another way we could build this deck too. Have a Black Splash, and then have a Galvanic Blast, Ichor Wellspring, Deadly Dispute. That's definitely an option. What is this? Another Cleansing Wildfire. Wow, opponent's going off with ramp here. I'm gonna cast one of these strands. Yeah, it's mostly Rakdos. Strands named Blue. Untap. Stash. Again, I cast Strands there. I have another Strands, and I want to put one in the graveyard. Okay, we're missing, but, I mean, we're still initiativing, so... Pass the turn. I wanted to put one in the graveyard because if I draw a white creature, it's good to have another free spell that I can cast. Bleak Coven is totally fine. I don't care about that. I can bolt it. Now I wish I didn't Strands, but what are you gonna do? I have 6 cards in hand. 5 now. I'm gonna bolt it. We get a 4-1 as well, which is decent, and then we hit Throne. Man. All right, we need them to just not have an Avenging Hunter right now. Another Ancestral. I guess even if they have Hunter, we can take the initiative back with Skeleton as long as they don't have an Edict. Or Cast Down. Bleak Coven is fine. I wonder if they even have Avenging Hunter in their deck. They likely do not. Another one? Jeez. They haven't even cast a boarding party yet. Okay, at least we get to hit Throne. So we have some upside here. I can make, what, a 4/6 Dawnbringer Cleric, or I can make a 5/4 Inspiring Overseer draw. Game 2 is actually reasonable. I think drawing a card and gaining one is gotta be better though. And there's a Paladin too, nice, and a Spirited Companion. So those were great draws. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, potentially 10 mana here. So I can go Paladin, Companion, still have up strands, and flashback strands. So I think I'm just jamming. I don't see why not. I guess I lead on Companion. Might as well just do this the right way. Maybe I don't play Paladin yet. Ooh, Ephemerate, let's go. I think I can safely play Paladin. Gives me another good blocker as well. Paladin. Planes. And then no attacks. I'm at 10, but I have strands in the yard and a strands in hand. So I'm safe from like, I basically can't get burned out from this point. I have a 5/4 flying. I can trade for their creatures. Vampire Sovereign? Wow, that's a lot of Bleak Coven effects. Surprised they're not playing like white for Ephemerate with all these. They're just draining us out. Can't strand that. Gonna need to gain some more life. Okay, they're ramping. I think I'm... If they don't tap out, I'm not gonna just Ephemerate and get like cast downed, but if they try to cast down, I'll Ephemerate, obviously. Chainer's Edict. Okay, that's fine. Good boy did his job. If they attack with both, I'll go trade, eat it. So now I can Ephemerate Paladin right here, step through twice. That's gotta be worth it. I get to scry. I could forge as well, like forge onto Overseer, start attacking. I think I need to scry and just try to take over the game. Yeah, I mean, these both seem great. I can looting away 2 lands and then play a Paladin. Top, top. I guess I can also consider going into the arena and make them attack with a Bleak Coven. I think I'm gonna do that. Could also make them attack with their Sovereign. I'm gonna do that actually. If they are able to kill Overseer though, that's worse than making them attack with Bleak Coven. Let's make them attack with Bleak Coven. It's a little bit safer, I think. Do I want to draw or another 4/1? Let's just keep making 4/1s. And then we can hit the room again, the throne again, Stonehorn Dignitary or Elementalist. These are both good, but I think Elementalist is what we want. Elementalist, get back Ephemerate, Ephemerate right now. then what do we get back? Could get back Bolt at that point. Yeah. Elementalist, get back Ephemerate. I also don't need to Ephemerate right now. I can wait. Just leaving up Ephemerate kind of seems good. My Elementalist has Hexproof till my next turn anyway, so yeah, I think I'm fine to just keep waiting here. Still have Strands in the graveyard, 2 Strands in hand. Chainer's Edict. Thinks Skeleton's my worst creature. They can flashback Edict. That's fine. We get to eat up Bleak Cove in this turn, which is nice. We have Strands from hand plus Ephemerate up as well. Cast down Skeleton. Sure. They have 2 cards left. So we're definitely ahead at this point, but they can still draw Ancestral Recall, but we can just keep stepping through the initiative, take over the game that way. Flashback Edict. Nothing I can really do. I have to sack a Paladin. I have all these Strands though, so Strands is going to wreck them if they're trying to set up any decent attack. This doesn't work at all for them because I have Strands. I can go block, block, block Strands, and then they just lose all their creatures. So they just have to lose Bleak Coven. Yeah, this doesn't work either. Block, block. And then I'm just going to cast Strands from hand. Name black. I don't know why they attacked with another one. Not going to Ephemerate right now. How many more Chainers do they have? They have 2 more Chainer's Edicts. It's actually starting to become somewhat of a problem. Just get Plains. Whew, Palace Sentinels. Seems good. Getting back Bolt, does that do anything? Not really. I can get back Looting and cast it. Discard a Plains. Could attack with Elementalist and Paladin. Yeah, let's do that. Start by attacking with these. Hit for a bunch of damage. Let's go Ephemerate, Elementalist. Get back Looting. Could have also just flashback Looting, I guess, but I don't hate this. I think I can discard Strands plus Plains. Play Companion, good against Edict. Ooh, now I can go Dawnbringer, exile a Chainer's Edict. I think this should be game. And then go Palace Sentinels. And we still have triple Strands up. Draw a card for Monarch. The old Monarch plus Initiative. I gotta say this. Who's the Jund deck now? Who's the Jund deck now? It's us. We're the Jund deck now. Oh, they
Look
take the
at me,
Monarch?
sure.
Okay.
Look at me.
Sure.
I'm the captain now.
But we can just go Ephemerate Elementalist. They would need another cast down, and then I can get back Ephemerate Palace Sentinels, or I can attack and take the Monarch back that way too. So they draw a card. We step through. Maybe now I just start forging and just going for damage. Actually seems fine. Let's just forge onto like Paladin. Yeah, I wanna do this. Get back Ephemerate. There's a bridge. And then I start by attacking with just Paladin. It's a 5/8. If they double block, I could like flicker this, get back Bolt. I can also play Stonehorn, so maybe I attack with both of these. Yeah, let's do this. So then I might not even need to flicker Palace Sentinels. Yeah, if they double block Paladin, they get crushed here. Assuming they don't have cast down or something. But even then, I can just play Stonehorn. They didn't flashback Chainers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana? Did they just not want to? Maybe they want to deal with like Companion before doing this. Maybe that's why. Okay, we take the Monarch. Then let's go Companion. Nice. Stonehorn. I don't think I need to play this land because of Faithless Looting. Just pass the turn. I gotta play a little bit faster because I'm behind on time by like 5 minutes here. Definitely takes a little bit longer too when I'm talking through everything. Another Sovereign. Okay. I can start gaining life with Dawnbringer potentially, which I think I need to do. They play a tap land, they have one card in hand. Let's go Ephemerate, Dawnbringer, gain 2 life. Keep stepping through, let's trap them. Can play an Overseer, gain another life. We can keep flickering the Dawnbringer to keep gaining life to get out of range. Trap you. Flicker Elementalist. Get back Ephemerate. Games aren't always going to go this long either. Let's lead on Overseer. Gain 1. Paladin, not a bad draw. Maybe I should have played the land. Let's just cast Journey. Get one of these flyers. Attack with these two. Should have played the land last turn, actually. I don't really need diluting. Potentially could be attacking with more stuff too and just end the game, but I think I can try to win next turn. I think as long as I gain some more life here, I can't lose. I can only cast one more Ephemerate. Probably just leave it up, honestly. They would need to like have double Sovereign and or Bleak Coven and then another removal spell, which is kind of, they need to go like Ancestral into double Bleak Coven or Sovereign, which is really, really unlikely. They may be thinking about the double block on Paladin. In which is I can just bolt the Commodore at that point. Yeah, they don't really have attacks anyway. Um, but I can always flicker this if I need to. It's interesting that we haven't seen a boarding party from them. Maybe they're not playing boarding party. I mean, they've drawn 35 cards out of their deck. It's possible that they haven't drawn like one, or they're playing less than 4 boarding parties is possible as well. But I feel like we've already seen 2 sovereigns and 3 bleak covens. I feel like they're just not playing boarding party. Should have played that last turn. Would have ended up a little bit better. Another Dawnbringer is fine too. Munitions? Okay, so now we just... Are we dead to that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're at 7. So I can go Flicker, Dawnbringer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 artifacts. I can go up to 9. And then I can Strands in response to this. And then I can Ephemerate and gain more life on my upkeep. I can also go... Oh, I can Flashback Strands right now, and then I can Ephemerate Dawnbringer Cleric, kill Munitions. And then I have another Dawnbringer Cleric on my turn too. So it's Flashback Strands, Pro Red. And then I'll try to Flicker Dawnbringer. They have to kill it. And then that'll leave me safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll leave me safe. They have to spend 3 artifacts. They go to 6 artifacts, and then I'm safe. They actually almost got me here. Because now they can kill Dawnbringer with using 3 artifacts, but then that leaves them at 6 artifacts. Oh no, they can't kill it because... Oh, this doesn't work. They're just drawing a card. But I've already Strands Pro Red. So they can't deal with this. They think this is working, but it's not dealing me any damage. Sick. Yo, Mess, what's up? Perfect time to sub. This Strands play was actually pretty sick. I forgot that they couldn't even kill Dawnbringer because of Strands either. That was the sick line. And now they're just dead. That was sick. Come on. Strands, protect Dawnbringer, let Munitions resolve, Flicker Dawnbringer, kill Munitions to survive. Whew! Opponent's deck is sick. But not as sick as ours, apparently. This was a sick game. Sick. I think opponents maybe thinking they're taking time right now, but they're like, maybe what happened? Like, why? Like, maybe they didn't realize they flashback Strands because it happened kind of quickly, and they're like, why wasn't I able to deal damage? What's going on? I don't know why opponents paused. I think we want to leave in some number of Dawnbringers to exile Edicts from the yard and kill Munitions, because Munitions is a big problem for us. We have a lot of like 1 toughness things. So we definitely want some answers to this. This matchup actually seems kind of tough. Should be a close matchup. And same note, I considered playing Commodore, but I think having a white creature for strands is so much more important than having a 5/2 trample. So I'd rather have the 2/4 white creature that I can flashback strands with. Because if I like go looting, discard strands, turn 4, play Palace Sentinels, have strands up, that just wins a lot of matchups. Where Commodore doesn't really do that. Yeah, green red bridge is for cleansing wildfire because you need more indestructible lands. So it's just a mountain tapped indestructible for wildfire. I also, in my original build, I had the green initiative creature and then I had Weather the Storm in the sideboard. But I just figured Lone Missionary and more Dawnbringers was better hate against red anyway than Weather. And I didn't want to play the one basic forest if I didn't have to. So I was like, I can just go straight red white. Opponent's using a lot of time here. I'm not sure what they're doing. Might have to pause for the YouTube in a second here because just nothing's happening. We'll give it another 20 seconds. Okay, here, they're back. They're back. I want to just try to play fast here. Draw a card. Oh, that was a sick draw too. And they concede. They just used like 2 minutes and then they conceded. Interesting. Maybe they were trying to look for our list or something, but I mean, I just posted it, but other than that, it's not on there. I mean, most of the removal is Chainer's Edict to cast down. We didn't see any bolts in the top 35 cards. No, what was I thinking? Yeah, no bolts, no galvanic blasts. We might even want to just play more Dawnbringers and or Lone Missionaries. I don't know if we need Faithless Lootings or all the strands. We could play like we could cut down on this package and like play 3 strands and just plan on hard casting them or discarding them, and then we could even play some number of Dust to Dusts. I know it's not great, but because they have a lot of ramp, but exiling 2 of their lands early can still be game breaking. Plus, we probably want at least 2 of these in our deck because having some number of Dust to Dust in order to keep getting back with Elementalist and just exile all their lands is a pretty good win con, I'd say. Maybe we don't want 4. Maybe we just want Dust to Dusts. Maybe we just sideboard like this, or maybe we just go all in and do like this. I don't hate this because while Strands is good in the late game, they're not really attacking us early that much. I know they can ramp out of Dust to Dust, but you can also get some free wins in just exiling all their lands so they can't like flashback Chainer's Edict. Seems pretty good. Give them some mana problems. Maybe 4 is too many. And I just do like this. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3. Because I always want one to exile their lands early, but I don't necessarily want 2 if they don't have enough targets. Try this. I mean, yeah. Let's hope they play munitions on 2. I'm gonna try to play fast. So whenever I say that, I just usually don't play fast and just keep talking a lot. Hope they play another duel too. Let's hope that we're not getting stream sniped here because they could play around our draw pretty handily here. Let's see. I don't see their username in there. Just the way that they like stop playing quickly in the last game kind of makes me worried. Duress. Wow. Take dust to dust. Well, now they have full information. We can just draw another one though. Not gonna play Dawnbringer here. Save that for munitions. Opponent with the duress. Wow. Overseer was a great draw. Yeah, let's believe for the second dust to dust just for fun. We're definitely gonna believe for dust to dust here. Oh, what? Why? I guess we don't even need to believe anymore. What was that? They knew about Dawnbringer. Doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe they just wanted to be mana efficient. I don't know. Maybe they just made a mistake. Yeah, maybe they have extras, but they know we're an ephemerate deck too. Maybe they want to deal with this, yeah, and then play another one. I wouldn't be too surprised if they play another one. They should have just not played this though. I don't think I need to leave up Bolt. I'm just gonna play Tapland. This seems like a kind of a bad matchup actually. I think we're actually favored because the fact that we have 7 cheap cantrip creatures goes a long way. We have 4 initiative creatures plus 2 monarch, strands, good removal. We're kind of like both mid-range decks, but like we have more initiative monarch and we can keep up on card draw. Like opponent played multiple ancestrals last game and we were just fine. Yeah, the late game ephemerate loop seems stronger. We can start ephemerating and getting back dust to dust in the late game. We can just draw dust to dust and take them down on mana screw them, color screw them. Plus, I'm ahead on time because opponent has started to play incredibly slow. So they have to win this game and another game in 10 minutes, 35 seconds. So definitely in a great position here. We have good mana this game. We don't really have much going on, but we have a lot of good draws. Any more cantrip creatures, any monarch plus initiative. We sided out 2 copies of strands or 1? 1 copy of strands. Okay, there's a sovereign and there's initiative. I mean, it's kind of risky. They can take the initiative, but they only have 2 cards left. I'm going for it. I can take it back. They need like multiple removal spells. I can protect it by chumping. Seems good. Next turn I can have strands up too. I could have waited a turn on the paladin, left up strands, and just cast strands named black to gain 3. Then next turn cast paladin with the strands in the yard. But it looks like this is working out for us. I could also just let them take initiative and then take it back. Yeah, they're only going to get a land here. Then I take it back and then I have strands up with a blocker. I'm actually going to let them take it here. Somewhat of a greedy line, but I just saved my overseer for later. And giving them a land here doesn't really seem to be that big of a problem. Like, they already have a lot of lands. So, I like this. They're honestly going to time out. If this game goes long. They need to win this one and the next one. They're playing way too slow. I don't know what's happening. Maybe they're having internet problems, which would suck for them, but I mean, I guess that's part of Magic Online. Like, I don't know what they'd be thinking about here. They just maybe don't know how to use the Undercity, or maybe they're they couldn't be taking this long about which basic to get. So I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why their rate of play just slowed down so much. Ooh, another one? That's actually a good draw. So now I just attack, take it back. I can even forge onto Overseer as well, so I can just trade. Plus I have strands. There's no way they have a... I guess they could have Snuff Out. But then I just play another Paladin. I wonder if I was supposed to attack with both. The fact that I drew another Paladin, I don't think attacking with both is necessary. But it might have been the correct line. I think with the Paladin, attacking with just the in-play Paladin is correct. But if I didn't draw this, I probably should have attacked with both, because then I play around Snuff Out. I can hit, take the initiative, then still have... I guess I wouldn't even have... I guess I still have Strands Up, just hard cast. Yeah, that would have been correct. Well, this kind of sucks. I felt like this match was going really well, and now opponent, I don't know if they're double queued or what, but their rate of play just went like what from like reasonable to incredibly slow all of a sudden. So maybe they're dealing with something in real life. Oh, I mean, it does seem like they're double queued. Oh, you're saying that they're in the challenge, and the challenge round started. I mean, yeah, this match has gone on for a long time, so maybe they like, had 20 minutes left before the challenge started, and they're like, I'll get in one more match, and then of course it's like a drawn out mid range battle. The challenge started. Yep, you're right. That's totally what happened. I'm gonna message them. I'm gonna say in the Pauper challenge when we'll see what's happening, but it's just kind of disappointing when this happens, because like you have this like good pace match going back and forth, and then all of a sudden they're double queuing, and then as far as the content on YouTube, I feel like it just really suffers when the opponents double queue. So on YouTube, if you're watching on mobile, tap the phone, skip forward. If you're watching on desktop, just skip these parts, because I don't like to edit them out. I know some people like to hang out and see how the games really go, and I like to show the whole game. Sometimes I pause the recording if it's really egregious, but that's definitely what's happening. I'm going to pause right now, actually. All right, opponent came back and just conceded. I mean, they didn't respond. They were definitely not going to have enough time to finish this, to win this game and then win another game, and I think we were pretty far ahead here regardless. So kind of an unfortunate end to that great game one. Sucks that they were in the challenge and couldn't really finish out the match. But I think we were in a good position. But I would have liked to see what actually would have happened. But opponent didn't have enough time. We are theorizing that they were in the challenge as well. So 4-0. Let's see if we can 5-0 with this brew. Haven't lost a game with the brew yet. This is the first 4 matches with the deck, and we haven't lost a game yet. Come on, that's pretty sick. Let's see if we can go for the 5-0, 10-0 with the new brew. That'd be pretty sick. We're probably just going to 0-2 the last round now, but we'll see everybody in round 5. All right, welcome to the 5th and final round. We're against Apus. Nice. The Walls Master. I'm going to keep this hand. It's not great. We have a turn 2 Journey, though. Looks like they're on Walls combo, most likely. I know that's typically what they play. Bolt is a great draw, too. We need to draw lands. Oh, they only have 1 land? So I'm just going to bolt this right now. I know this deck often plays only like 14 lands or something. Whoa! Jihadi Offshoot? This doesn't make mana for them, so I'm not going to journey it. So my choice is to play Dawnbringer Cleric or do nothing. Um, is playing a 1/3 gain 2 or exile a card from their graveyard do anything? If I miss on lands again next turn, uh, Apos is saying here, I'm going to move myself for this one. Apos is saying, you missed my tweet yesterday, made this deck in the morning and immediately 5-0'd. Nice. I could journey this, I just don't think I need to. I don't think there's any infinite combos with this or anything. I think it's just a 1-mana defender that can gain some life. It's like good with like Broker's Hideout and stuff. It's like a gain 3 with this. And good against the red decks, plus a 1-mana defender. I guess I'm just getting this down. I was just wondering if I would need to discard Strands. That might be better than playing the Dawnbringer. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm almost sure that I know Apos plays a lot of Walls combo like Freed from the Real. This is the third league, 5-0, 4-1. And this they're 3-1. And they have a land. Wall of Roots. Okay, we really needed this last turn so badly. I think I want to just play Inspiring Overseer and give them this land. Then they can play like Axebane Guardian. I'll journey that. But I think I need to just continue to draw here. This might be a rough matchup for us. Ephemerate. There's the Axebane, so figured that would happen. Okay, another Plains is actually good. Because now we can go Journey to Nowhere, get the Axebane, attack for 2, plan on double ephemerating this. They're saying, do you want to publish? I can concede. No, we can play it out. Attack for 2, plan on double ephemerate the Overseer, draw 4, go from there. We do want to get Dawnbringer down next turn. Maybe I only single ephemerate because then I can ephemerate and flicker Dawnbringer, kill the enchantment. But I think I want to just draw as many cards as I can right now, actually. So they hit 3 creatures. We're in trouble. Ephemerate. Ephemerate. There's another journey. That's good. Let's draw 2 more. Can we draw lands? Yes. So can play Dawnbringer just to get it down. I can play Goliath Paladin actually, because then that starts me getting actually some pressure towards killing them. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Then they're going to play Overgrown Battlement plus... Oh, they already played this Jotty Offshoot last turn. Did they? Reels 4 cards. Or did they already have this? Do they have another one in hand? I think they do. I think I'm just going to play land, Goliath Paladin, discard a Strands, and then plan on journeying the Overgrown Battlement next turn. Keep them down on mana. Paladin. Plains. Go to discard. Discard Strands. Pass the turn. Yo, what's up, Weber? I just saw that you were here. Okay, there's the Overgrown Battlement. There's the Offshoot. Now we can journey this. And we're going to forge onto Overseer here, 100%. We've got to start killing them. Forge. Overseer. Another Ephemerate. Nice. Now I go Journey to Nowhere. Get this out of there. Attack. Play land. Play Dawnbringer Cleric. Does exiling a card from their graveyard matter? I don't think so. Gain 2 life. Because this way I can potentially interrupt an infinite combo with Freed from the Real. They're only on 3 mana right now. Winding Way. They missed entirely. They hit 0 creatures. Wow. Oh, I should have attacked with Paladin too. That was just a mistake. Okay. This matchup seems pretty bad for us. We might want more Dawnbringers to try to break up the combo. What do we have that's not good? I don't know exactly how they win. Do they win with what's the way they win? Do they win with like damage? Because then Strands is good. Potentially. They probably win with the blue wall, right? That steps through the dungeon. They have a couple ways to win. They have the blue wall that steps through the dungeon for infinite damage. Oh yeah, they can use the red creature that deals damage, but the problem is Strands doesn't even really work against that either. I think we can actually bring in Breath Weapon because they're probably going to have like Quirion Ranger and stuff. I don't know if Strands actually does anything. Because they can make infinite mana and then, yeah, Stonehorn doesn't do anything either. I mean, Apus has got to be on the combo version. I think I actually bring all of these in. Maybe not all of them, maybe just 4. Because I can counter Freed. Maybe I just bring in all of them. Because then I just cannot get comboed by Freed from the Real. What about siding like this? I think this is good. Because this just gives us more potential interaction to stop getting comboed, and if they don't combo, I don't think they win. And even if I just have a bunch of Pyroblasts in my hand, Cleric just seems like it doesn't do anything most of the time. It's like going to be a 1-3. I'm going to side like this. We still have 2 clerics main. If they have a good draw, it's going to be rough for us. I like bringing in all the pyros, though. Overgrown Battlement. Yep, it's pretty good. We can ephemerate our doggo. See if we get comboed right now. Lead the Stampede. Only 2 creatures. One of them's an Axebane Guardian, though. There's Quirion Ranger going off. They can play Axebane right now as well. We do have a Pyro. They choose to not play Axebane because they don't want it to get journeyed. Interesting. Another Red Blast. That's also interesting. I'm going to attack here. Got him. I'm going to ephemerate right now. Could hit a tap land or another mountain. They have 4 cards in hand. 2 of them are Rebel Fort and Axebane Guardian. Rebel Fort. Axebane. 2 cards in hand. They haven't used Quirion Ranger yet. Galvanic Alchemist. Counter. 1 card left for them. Hopefully it's a land. Doesn't look like it is. Not a draw spell. Black mana. Reaping the Graves? Oh, Shield Wall Sentinel. I think that's a win too, because they can get the Defender. And then they transmute, get Reaping the Graves, cast Reaping the Graves. But that actually might not do it. Oh, they can get back Drift and Alchemist. That probably is going to be good enough. I have 1 more Pyro. So they have Drift and Alchemist in hand. We get to draw a card. Cleansing Wildfire. Can't cast that, unfortunately. But I can bolt the Axebane. Then they can make infinite green mana and have 3 colored sources. I don't think I can risk doing that. They also probably have a Pulse of Marasa here, which is rough for me too. So kill Axebane Guardian right now. Then they have 3 blue sources. They can go play Galvanic Alchemist, bond with Overgrown Battlement, essentially make as much green as they could ever want. Then they have 2 blue sources left. They can transmute Drift, get Pulse of Marasa back, Axebane, play it, add a bunch more blue mana, but then they're out of gas. This is close. This is close whether I'm supposed to bolt or leave up Pyro. Because if I just go counter Alchemist, they probably don't have second Reaping. But then they can go transmute Drift for Drift for Drift, They probably have a mnemonic wall. I think I have to just do this. Hope I don't die. Forest. Okay. Again, they only have 3 blue sources right now. I didn't like Bolt when they tried to bond because then this gives them so much blue mana on their turn. They just get Lead the Stampede. Overgrown Battlement and Valakut Invoker. Okay. We can make a bunch of mana this turn. They choose to not play Invoker. Another Pyro. I think I need to go for Cleansing Wildfire now. Alternatively, I can just slam Paladin. I think I can slam Paladin next turn. Okay, now we have a bunch of red sources. We have to just not die here, which is a big ask. Can they just make enough mana to just kill us? Probably not. But they can bolt a lot of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can make like maybe 21 more mana. Maybe activate this 3 times. We're going to need to draw another Bolt or Journey for the Invoker. They might just bolt us. They might just wait and then bolt us later. Looks like what's happening. Oh, attack for 3, attack for 2. Companion. 4, 5, 6, 7 mana potentially. I think I'm going Paladin. Leave up double Pyro. How much mana can they actually make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 14, 21 with this. 24, 25, 26 mana. So they can only activate 3 times. And if I play Paladin, they're going to have to double activate targeting the Paladin. Let's do it. Oh, shit. But this way, they can take the initiative. I guess that's fine. Then they just get a land, which doesn't do anything. I'd rather leave up Pyro, I think, right? Yeah, they have an Alchemist in hand. I need to leave up Pyro. Okay. I think this is the correct line. Because I can just play another Paladin next turn. Maybe play another Paladin plus Companion next turn. Scry. So they can double bolt Paladin right now. It's kind of annoying. If only we had the FM. Okay, they have Forest plus Alchemist in hand. Yeah, we're in a bad spot. We need to draw an answer, either Bolt or Journey for Invoker. Maybe playing Companion was just a better line. But if we draw an answer to this right now, I think we're in a decent spot. So I could probably just play Companion. Maybe Paladin, Scry into Companion. That way I could find a bolt. Yeah, let's do it. I can't find Journey this way, but I think it's better. Gives me a lot of looks at a lightning bolt. Build your own preordain here in Boros. Pyroblast. Bottom. Plains. Companion. They're bolting the Paladin. Faithless looting. We gotta leave up Pyro. We gotta looting next turn. We might have to play another Paladin next turn. Untap, bolt Companion, or bolt us. I don't think we can give them Galvanic Alchemist, so. Mole Drifter? So I'm at 15, I'm at 12. If I counter this and then they go play Alchemist, that makes them a little bit more mana. But I think I have to just counter. I don't know if I can win. These still make 7, so they're going to have 10, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 mana. They can activate 3 times. But if they play Alchemist essentially makes a couple more mana. I think I just counter it. I think they're still a little bit short. Alchemist, bond with Overgrown Battlement to make more mana. They can untap it. They only have 1 blue left. We're not dead right now. We have another Pyroblast to kill this later. They have 3 cards in hand. Attack for 4. Put us to 11. But they can't quad bolt. They need 32 mana for that. Forge onto... Oh, then bolt's not an out anymore. They forge onto Invoker. Oh, they scried. Okay. This has been a good game. There's Journey. There's Journey. Do I Pyroblast right now? I think yes. Pyroblast this. Then Journey this. They can activate right now, hit us a bunch, but then we can Paladin. Yeah, okay. Journey the Invoker right now. They can bolt us a couple times, and then I Paladin. What? What? The jeez. Breath Weapon. They said Techie Apos. Oh my god. So I think we're dead. Just save time. Not show them Breath Weapon. Sick. Alright, we're on the play. Okay, we got this. We got this. That deck has some inconsistent draws as well. Apos is a good player, though. They know what to mull or to not mull. So I don't like Strands. I don't like Stonehorn. Actually don't really like Dawnbringer, but I think it's better than our other options. I think this is a good build. I think this is a good build. Do we want the second breath weapon? Doesn't actually kill that much. The Korean Ranger. I like the five blue blasts go or red blasts go a long way. Whatever, the pyros. I'm just gonna run it back. We got this. We got this. Let's not let APOS take our trophy. I am the 4-1 gamer though, so it's only fitting that I lose here. A lot of tap lands, but I think we gotta keep. It's a functional hand. Opponent's on the mulligan. No, Strands is not good against Invoker because if they have infinite mana, they can just combo again in response to Strands or just wait and then on our upkeep combo again. So it doesn't actually do anything. Offshoot. Okay, untap land was good. I think I'm just going Companion here. Draw now. Because I could draw another untap land. Broker's Hideout, gain 3. I don't care too much about that. Tap land is fine. Overseer. Let's go looting. It didn't get island as well. Okay, there's Ephemerate. It's actually not bad. Definitely discarding green-red bridge. It's basically just red bridge. Then I think I'm discarding another bridge, playing Boros Garrison, attack for 1, just leave up Pyroblast and Ephemerate. They might not block here. They do. I'll Ephemerate the doggo at the end of their turn. Draw 2. Yeah, there's island. Makes sense. Lead the Stampede. Okay. We have to hope it's not too bad. 4 creatures, that is bad. That is bad. They have 8 cards in hand. Cleansing Wildfire. Draw. There's Red Blast and Paladin. They have Korean Ranger, Caretaker. They're not going to have that much mana next turn. They discarded Forest, so they probably have another Forest. Is Cleansing Wildfire the play, or is Overseer the play? Overseer starts attacking them, which is relevant. I also don't think I need to necessarily play untapped land this turn. I can play Overseer into tap land. I think that's the line. We need to draw more removal spells. Another offshoot. Korean Ranger. Gain life. Caretaker. Pass the turn. There's Bolt. There's Bolt. There we go. Don't think I want a Paladin right now. Debating if I want a Bolt right now. Either the Caretaker or the Ranger, and I don't think that I do. I think I want to save it. That being the case, do I want a Wildfire or get another Overseer down? I think I want to get another Overseer down. Thing is, Wildfire gives me more mana next turn to potentially go Paladin with multiple spells up. It's the only reason I want a Wildfire. Alright, I'm going to do it. Wildfire, their island would be interesting, but I don't think it's good enough. I think it's better to get another land. Actually get Mountain here. Faithless Looting. That's actually interesting as well. I think I want to play it. Cast Faithless Looting. Ephemerate and Plains. I can discard one of these paladins, I think. And a land. I think I want all my other spells. So discard Paladin, Plains, play Mountain. Attack for 2. They have 5 cards in hand. One of them's a Shield Wall Sentinel. Seems like they're just playing that. Get the one that makes any color mana. Overgrown Battlement, sure. Untap Caretaker. That's why they have Offshoot, because they just go Ranger and start gaining a bunch of life. Play Overgrown Battlement, sure. Now I think I'm just going to draw 2. Gain 1. Late to Dinner. Late to Dinner is actually not that bad, because I can Late to Dinner a Paladin to save 1 mana if I need to. I'd rather attack here. Journey to Nowhere, that's actually really good. And Palace Sentinels is actually pretty decent as well. I think I want to Journey the Overgrown Battlement. And then just play an Overseer. I can go Journey the Overgrown Battlement. Late to Dinner Goliath Paladin. Get Mountain. Play Mountain, leave up Pyro, and Bolt. Let's see if they have that protection spell. No. I think they would have played it if they have it. It's a little risky, but I want to start doing stuff. Let's get Mountain. Attack for 2. This is close. I have 6 minutes on the clock, so I do have to play a little bit faster. Wall of Roots resolves. I'll counter a blue spell. Use Quirion. Gain some more life. It's annoying, but beatable. Okay, I'm going to bolt that. I mean, I know they can protect it, but I have to go for it. Bolt that. Okay, they don't have it yet. Nice. Let's forge onto Overseer. Got to start pressuring them. Can play a Palace Sentinels this turn. Take the Monarch. Do I also play a Spirited Companion? Or do I leave up double Red Blast? Let's attack for 4. I guess I can attack with this too. They just get a free block here. They might not block though. Attack with these. They do. I think I'm going to wait on the companion. Pretty tempting. What are the chances that I need double Red Blast? I think low. I need to take some risk. What is this? Pulse of Marasa back Axebane. Okay. It's a problem. Land. They're gaining so much life from this combo. It's actually really good. Shield Wall Sentinel. Are they going to get the transmute thing? They got Rebel Fort. They can't do everything this turn, right? There's no way. Another Korean. So they have Rebel Fort and Axebane in hand. 5 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time. Yield to that. Let's go Trap. Trap you. Land doesn't do anything. Do I want to go Overseer or Paladin? I think Overseer. I want more mana. Let's just play another Overseer. There's Elementalist. Attack with these, and then I get to draw one card. Certainly in trouble here. Journey to Nowhere, that's a good one. You can discard one of these Paladins if I had 7 cards. Okay, I thought I had 8. They're gaining so much life off these offshoots. This is Rebel Fort for sure. I know we have Looting in the Grave, but I'd rather play these because these actually pressure the opponent. There's Axebane. 2 cards in hand. We can counter a blue spell. So they have to have relevant cards in hand. If they just have that red creature, it's kind of annoying. Make a million blue mana, not the transmute guy. They probably have it. Yeah, they're going to do it here. Then they're going to Reaping, get back all of them. I think they kill us. Damn. I mean, seems like a bad matchup. I can't beat the Reaping. I can try, but I don't think I can. They get back Double Drift. They've already used Pulse, though. Transmute. Get Alchemist. Counter. And they can get a Lead the Stampede here. They get freed from the reel. Damn. But do they have a payoff? Do they have one more drift? I think they do. Yeah, they have it. Maybe if I left up double Pyro there, maybe that would have done it. I wanted to play another Overseer, get more pressure down. Damn. It's a really tough matchup for us. I mean, we shouldn't win that matchup. I did what I could. We only have like 7 removal spells, and that's it. Strands doesn't really do anything. Yo, Cooper, what's up? Yeah, 4-1'd it. That was definitely a really, really sweet league there. The first 2 matches of the league were good as well. Yeah, we can't pressure them, and like us protecting the Monarch and Initiative, they don't really care about that. So our deck's entirely set up to take the Monarch and Initiative and then protect it. But that walls deck just doesn't care. Yeah, after winning game one, I was like, okay, we have a chance to steal one of the next two. Man, if I just didn't play second Overseer, I think I might have been able to win because they go through that entire same combo. That's pretty much the best they can do. Then I go Pyroblast the Alchemist, Pyroblast the Freed from the Real. Then they resolve that 2/3, the Valakut Invoker, and then I journey it, and then I win. I think I could have won. I mean, I had decisions like by playing out the other Overseer, and then if we get to untap, we're more likely to win from there. So it wasn't like necessarily like a wrong choice to do, but I decided to get a little greedy and play it, and I think it ended up being incorrect. But regardless, okay, let's do a quick post league deck tech, kind of work on the deck here. Um, I was thinking during the league, I didn't really verbalize it, but cutting Darksteel Citadel, I can get one more colored source in the deck. So I can play one more red bridge or a white bridge. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 white sources and 13 red sources. So I probably want a white bridge. I'll just do a white-green bridge. This gives us one more tap land and one more white source. I think that's worth it. And then as far as the list goes, the list felt great. I mean, our list felt really powerful in most matchups. Again, versus like Walls combo or Cycle Storm, we're just gonna get crushed. I just think it's gonna be a bad matchup for this type of strategy. Yeah, we could cut a Strands, but I want to keep trying 4 because I think it's critical to the deck in other matchups and we can side some out when it's not. So I think I'm gonna keep trying 4 and Sandstorm. I don't think we can reliably threshold that enough. You maybe want some number of like Relic of Progenitus in the sideboard. I would probably just not change too much because the deck felt pretty strong and try to keep trying it and then see where to go from there. So this is what I would try for the next league. So that'll wrap up this YouTube video. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, youtube.com/snapbolt. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Really helps me out. So I appreciate any subs to the YouTube. Twitch.tv/snapboltgames is where I record live. Peace.